Have you ever felt that persistent pain that follows you quietly throughout the day? The kind that creeps in slowly, sometimes starting with a slight ache in your lower back, other times in your neck. And before you know it, it has taken over your entire day. It's exhausting, I know. You try massage, painkillers, rest, and for a brief moment, it might even feel better. But the next day, it's back, as if it never left. Let me share something with you, gently, like a friend explaining something truly important. Sometimes, these pains aren't caused by something you've done, but by something you're eating. Yes, that's right. Certain foods that seem completely harmless can be quietly triggering inflammation in your body every single day without you even realizing it. And today we're going to understand how this works so we can use it in our daily routine. Let's analyze some foods that can fuel inflammation in the body and worsen those nagging pains. So, stay here. Take a deep breath. Together, we're going to discover how to reclaim your quality of life with ease. Let's take a look on processed meats. The convenience that weighs you down with a busy schedule, home, work, and everything in between. It's natural to reach for something quick like ham, sausage, or salami. But these foods are loaded with preservatives that inflame the body and leave it crying out for relief. They increase bloating, that heavy feeling, and pain, especially for those already dealing with chronic discomfort. When we check the composition of these foods, we find that they contain products that will make them last longer on supermarket shelves, such as nitrates, and other substances that improve color and flavor but significantly increase or activate inflammation in our bodies. For those already suffering, these components will contribute to muscle pain, joint pain, constant headaches, and will exacerbate migraines. Patients with fibromyalgia and arthritis should remove these from their diet. Researchers have found a link between the consumption of processed meats and increased high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. These foods are high in sodium and fat, and you will feel an improvement in your pain within a few days of removing them from your diet. Replace them with good, traditional proteins, eggs, grilled chicken, fish, meat, homemade, without chemicals, and more tasty. Many women report significant improvement in just a few days after eliminating these foods. It's remarkable how much the body appreciates the change. Everyone have tried fast food. The convenience that comes at a high cost. We all have those difficult days when cooking feels impossible. Fast food arrives as a quick solution at these times. The widely used supermarket hamburger, packaged fried foods, ready-made frozen pasta, canned goods, all bathed in lots of industrialized sauce. It's convenient, but it's also a major trigger for inflammation. They contain a lot of bad fat, white flour, and chemical flavor, and this will have consequences. It hurts your joints and your head more. The effect of fast food on increasing the risk of obesity, coupled with insulin resistance, triggering type 2 diabetes, as well as hypertension and heart disease, is widely known. After eating it, you're left with that heavy, uncomfortable feeling as the pain slowly intensifies. Your body feels it and it responds. Anything prepared with natural and healthy foods in your kitchen, however simple, will be much better for your health. And after dinner, You crave desserts, sweets, and sugar, the comfort that hurts. We've all turned to something sweet to relieve the stress of a hard day. It feels comforting, almost like a quick hug. But behind that sweetness, sugar triggers inflammation throughout the body, diabetes and insulin resistance. It makes your joints more sensitive, intensifies muscle pain, and can even worsen migraines. Often, you don't realize the connection until the pain returns. It's not your fault. It's your body trying to protect itself. The next food is gluten, the hidden trigger for the sensitive. Not everyone has a problem with gluten, but for those who do, the effects can be profound. There are still people who are unaware that gluten is found in grains such as wheat, rye, and barley. Therefore, it's in almost everything we grew up eating daily, like bread, pasta, cakes, and cookies. It irritates the gut, generates inflammation, and can trigger joint pain, muscle aches, and even migraines. Many women only notice the difference after going 30 days without gluten, and the improvement can be dramatic. Your body speaks clearly, and once you start listening, everything can change. At last, let's talk about the sugary drinks, the refreshment that doesn't refresh sometimes. All you want is something pleasant to drink. A boxed juice, an ice-cold soda. It's tempting. But these drinks are a potent inflammatory factor in the body. They disrupt your gut balance, overload your metabolism, and make pain feel even more persistent. Even natural juices, when consumed without their fiber, turn into sugar that floods your system too quickly. Take care with those zero-calorie soda. They're also boxed juice sometimes has more sugar than soda and include chemical flavorings and also preservatives. Nothing hydrates your body better than plain water. Simple, light, and exactly what it needs. It's essential to adjust your palate and get used to drinking water. And it's not that difficult. A final message. You don't have to accept pain as normal. You don't have to resign yourself to thinking this is just how it is. Your body deserves care, rest, and peace. And sometimes the first step to getting there begins with what's on your plate. If this video has helped you, please leave a like, share it with someone else who deserves to live with less pain. And stick around. Together, we can transform your daily life, making it lighter, healthier, and much more free from pain. Thank you, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.